Hello there, welcome to my channel. Please remember to subscribe for more videos such as this one. Like and share. Video showing, what if your next mobile game put you behind of the wheel in a city ruled by our overlords? Welcome to Neon Shadow Drift. The only way to survive in these streets is quick reflexes, a sharp-minded and a single tapping to move left to right or right to left. This isn't your average endless runner. You're a rogue racer, on the run from AI masters who rule NeoLX with surveillance drones, encrypted tech, and secrets buried deep in digital shadows. Here's how it works. One-touch controls mean anyone can play. Just tap to dodge between a lane as you burn through procedurally generated highways, alleys, and AI checkpoints. The city itself is built on the fly, mash-up style, so every run is fresh and unpredictable. While you speed through the city, you're collecting more than just power-ups, you're also grabbing encrypted data pieces. Each one is a fractured bit of a larger story, hidden messages from a resistance network, secrets about new AI tech. The procedural generation keeps you on your toes. Recycled map chunks like it's thought of highways, city avenues or shadowy warehouse districts with a blend seamlessly, like the best endless runners but with sharper cyberpunk flair. Procedural generation is the heart of endless car games like my Neon Shadow Drift. Instead of designing each section by hand, I use algorithms to dynamically create roads and obstacles, making every playthrough unique. The result: each run offers new roads, different challenges, and a world that never grows old, a must for a neon-lit, high-ruled city setting, where unpredictability and constant discovery are key to keeping players engaged. Lenovo. Technically, I break down the road into modular tiles that generate as you drive forward, recycling old sections to keep things efficient and smooth. This principle, detailed in books like Unity 2022 by example, Pact Publishing, ensures gameplay remains fast, varied, but always fair. Combining rules-based and random elements makes sure each session is fresh, while controlling for difficulty and fun. For best results, I follow design frameworks like Tracy Fullerton's place and trick process, prototype core mechanics, playtest, and iterate, so the procedural content actually feels right for players. Game Design Workshop. Insights from Watkins' procedural content generation for Unity game development, Pact Publishing, highlight that it's not just about randomness, but carefully blending algorithmic rule sets to create surprising, yet coherent environments. Ultimately, procedural generation turns Neon Shadow Drift from a looped, predictable racer into a genuinely replayable adventure. Every drive through NeoLX feels unpredictable, alive, and always worth another run. What makes this more than a racing game? The city of NeoLX hides stories in its code. Scattered throughout each level are pieces of encrypted dialogue as in missing lines from forbidden transmissions. All of this runs natively on Android, fast, fluid, and responsive, thanks to simple one-touch controls and tight procedural map generation. What works? Firstly, I have some asserts that I have been used for the game itself by the Unity store. For this reason, it helps me to fast-track in procession of the game itself, for example the car, the city and the warehouse buildings where it can be placed into my game. I lean heavily on a mix of sources, like YouTube tutorials, especially Rigor Mortis Tortoise procedural generation, Endless Runner Unity tutorial, and essential books such as Game Design Workshop. To understand this, I must build up as a procedural generation into Neon Shadow Drift. For these resources have showed me on how to break the level into modular pieces that the game can be generate and recycle as the player advances, keeping everything smooth and memory efficiently. For example, the tutorials walked me through creating triggers so new road sections and obstacles spawn right as the player moves forward, while books provided insight on making sure the randomness is balanced as well as fun to play. In these combining for the tools helped me move from just theory work into as a working code that is making sure every run in my game feels fresh, surprising, and fair play. What didn't work? The drone, where I find it hard to improve and process in the following, such as having a drone that goes toward the player. The player must avoid the drone searchlight attached to it. Also randomizing sector in 2 levels such as warehouse and city that has a spawn timing, preventing all the drones from spawning at once or many different times for a more organic effect. It's adapted specifically to handle AI drone spawning for into my game. If the player got detected by the drone, it chases the player like different types of color. What I'd add if I had more time. So, let's say I had a bit more time to take this prototype to the next level. Here's where things would get wild. Drones, the hunt is on. First up, drones. I'm not just talking about background decoration. I want actual AI-powered drones patrolling both the city streets and those gritty warehouse floors. These things are relentless, each one rocking a searchlight, scanning for your every move. Stay in the shadows or risk a blink of green light turning orange, then red. Red means the chase is on. They'll hunt you down through winding corners, so you'd better have your reflexes ready. And get this, drones won't all swarm at once. I'd randomize their spawn times and places across 2 main sectors, city and warehouse, for a much more organic, unpredictable vibe. Sometimes you'll breathe easy. Other times it'll feel like you're one unlucky move away from mayhem. Each drone's color lets you know where you stand: green for normal patrol, orange if you're close to trouble, and red if you've been flagged as the main event. Power-ups, you've got backup. You won't be totally helpless, though. I want a 3-button power-up system that gives you real choices in the heat of the moment. Cloak, go invisible and vanish from drone sight, perfect for slipping past a nasty patrol pattern. Boost, hit the gas and turn your car into a streak of neon fire. EMP, blast out a pulse to zap any drone nearby. Watch them spark and crash. So if you're ready to outrun AI drones, master neon highways with just a tap, and dig up forgotten secrets in the city that never sleeps, this is the cyberpunk racer to keep on your phone. Every race tells a new piece of the story. Are you fast enough to put the whole puzzle together? Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe for more videos such as this one. Like and share.